Yo boys, welcome back to the channel. So you guys asked me to do an explanation of the never get duplicate trick, and yes, this particular video is an explanation of that trick. Now basically there are three requirements. Yes, just only three requirements. If you meet or fulfill those three requirements, trust me, the trick will work for you. So number one, the first requirement is that you have to be subscribed to the channel, else the trick won't work for you. Now, the second requirement is it only works with Wi-Fi. Yes, I'm sorry it doesn't work with data. I've tried several times to make it work on data, but it doesn't work on data. Some of you guys in the comment section have figured it out, and yes, it has worked for you guys. And some of you still haven't figured the trick out. So I'll explain everything to you out. And there's actually one step requirement. For that requirement, you'd actually have to watch the full video for you to see that third requirement. Okay, so I'm playing the video and do an explanation step by step. All right, so let me play the video. So as I told you guys, right now I'm connected to Wi-Fi. Okay, I'm connected to Wi-Fi connection in the particular video, not this particular video. This particular video I'm using data, but in that previous video I was using Wi-Fi connection. Now there were 11 players. Okay, there were 11 players in the pack. Okay, so right now I'm about to click on 100 coins. Once I click on 100 coins, immediately, guys, listen attentively. Immediately I click on sign, I'll just turn off my data on my Wi-Fi phone. Okay, so once boom, I turn off my data on the Wi-Fi phone. Yes, it's very compulsory or important to do this. If you delay, trust me, if you delay it by some few seconds, it won't work for you because it will go ahead and purchase a player. And if you delay a bit, say you turn off the data on the Wi-Fi phone before pressing the sign, it also won't work for you. So you'd have to be very timely about it. So immediately as I pressed, let me lower the volume a bit. Immediately as I pressed on the sign, I just turn off my data on the Wi-Fi phone. Alright. Now after doing that, you get this loading screen. This screen will be loading for some time. Okay, it will be loading for some time. So what you have to do is just wait for some 5 to 7 seconds. 5 to 7 seconds, and then turn data back on. Alright. So wait for 5 to 7 seconds and then turn data back on the Wi-Fi phone. Alright. Turn data back on. So right about now, you should turn your data back on. Okay. So somewhere about now. So boom. I think I've turned my data back on during the video. So right now, what you should be waiting for is the sign, not the sign, sorry, the retry box. Okay, so you are waiting for the retry box or retry dialog to appear again. So it takes long, but all the same, it will come. And that another key feature or requirement is patience. Okay, you have to be patient. You have to be very, very patient, else it won't work for you. Now, okay, now guys, now take careful note. As I've told you guys, there are 11 players in the box. Okay, there are 11, and I want Benzema. So 11 plus 1 is equal to what? 12. Alright, so I'll wait 12 seconds for Benzema. Now, as you can see, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We try, and you just wait for some few seconds. Now, that brings us to the third requirement. The third requirement, guys, the third requirement. It's very important. If you miss this third requirement, everything would have been gone to a waste. Okay, so just watch the third requirement. Boom! Did you see it, guys? Did you see it? Let me play it back for you. The third requirement is that hexagon. The third requirement is that hexagon. You have to put the hexagon in a perfect shape and then you press escape. Okay, see, I'm waiting for it to be in a perfect shape and boom, I press on escape. If you miss it by some tiny fraction, trust me, you may not get a player you want. Okay, so you have to try this some few seconds. I said some few seconds. You have to try it some few times to actually master how to click the skip icon. Okay, now I'm going for the next player. The next player is Pulisic, and that's number 5 in the box. Okay, and I was counting the number of players in the box, and there were 11 players. And if I want Pulisic, that's number 5. I would have to wait for 5 seconds before I click on retry. So let me repeat the steps again. Right after you click on 100 coins, and then you click on sign. Immediately you click on the sign, turn off your data on the Wi-Fi phone. Okay. Once you turn off your data on the Wi-Fi phone, wait for the loading screen to load for about 5 to 7 seconds, and then you turn on your data. So somewhere about now you should turn on your data. So I've turned on my data, it's still loading, and right now I'm waiting for the retry dialog to come, retry box. And guys, make sure your eyes are on the screen. Okay, now I'm waiting for 5 seconds for usage, and I waited for 5 seconds. That's 5 seconds before I clicked on the retry. Okay, so once you click on retry, as I've told you guys, I'm repeating it again, the hexagon, that hexagon is very very important before you click the skip. It's very 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 very, like, it's very 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 important, guys. Trust me, it's very very important. Unfortunately, guys, I took my eyes out of the screen for some few seconds, so I didn't get the third player I won. That was Lingard. Boy, Lingard. I actually wanted Lingard. That was number 9 on the Lingard. So let me repeat this again. So once I click on 100, once I click on sign, I'll just turn off my data. So sign, boom, data off, turn data or Wi-Fi off immediately. That's turn your data on the Wi-Fi phone off immediately. Okay, so I've turned off my data and I'm waiting for the retry box. And guys, you have to make sure that your eyes are on the screen. For the last player, I don't know what happened. Somehow my eyes just blinked. My eyes just went out of the screen for some few seconds. So I didn't get Lingard, but I didn't get a duplicate. Yes, that proves that this trick actually works. So Lingard is number 9. So what you have to do is just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 9. And once the retry box comes, you just wait for 9 seconds and then you press on retry. Okay. So right about now, just turn on your data. On the Wi-Fi phone, and then wait for the box to come. Wait for the box or dialog to appear. And just make sure that you don't take your eyes off the screen. It's very very important to do that. Unfortunately for me, I delayed. As you can see, I've wasted some few seconds already, but I still have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I counted 9 seconds actually, and I really delayed, but I had Fred. Fred was really close to Lingard. It was just 2 steps away from Lingard, so that confirms that this trick actually works. See, once the hexagon comes into shape, I just press on the skip. Okay, and boom, I had Fred, and Fred isn't a bad player at all. Fred is really good, and I'm still testing iconic trick. I'm still testing this trick with iconic, and it's almost done. So make sure you subscribe, because I'll be publishing it very very soon. My next video will be the auto free kick video. You guys have asked for the auto free kick. Yes, I'll bring it very soon. Auto free kick. Never miss a free kick with my special auto free kick config. You won't find this trick anywhere, only on this channel. Trust me, guys, this special auto free kick, guys, I never miss a free kick with it. So guys, just stay tuned. I'll be posting this video very soon. See ya. Bye bye.